Picture this. A soldier stands alone. Enemy fire rains down like hell itself. His brothers are bleeding, dying. He has two choices: run and live, or charge forward and probably die. He charges. Not for glory, not for medals, for the men beside him who would do the same. This isn't Hollywood, this is real. And what happens next will define the most sacred honor a warrior can receive. Here's the truth most people don't understand. We hand out awards all the time. Trophies for participation, medals for showing up, certificates for just being present. But this is different. This medal isn't given. It's earned in blood. It's earned when a man looks death in the eyes and says, "Not today." When every instinct screams retreat, but duty whispers advance. Ordinary men, impossible choices, extraordinary courage. The difference? Most awards celebrate success. This one is often given after the ultimate sacrifice. This is the Victoria Cross, the highest military decoration for valor in the British Commonwealth. And its story will change how you see bravery forever. Creation story, 1854. The Crimean War. British soldiers were dying in frozen trenches, performing acts of courage that would make your blood run cold. But there was no way to honor them. No medal existed for common soldiers who showed uncommon valor. Queen Victoria saw this injustice. She witnessed stories that broke her heart and demanded action. In 1856, she created something revolutionary. A medal that didn't care about your rank, didn't care about your title, only cared about one thing. Did you show courage in the face of the enemy when it mattered most? For the first time in history, a private soldier could receive the same honor as a general, the same recognition, the same immortal glory. Victoria didn't just create a medal, she created equality in valor, eligibility. So who can receive it? Here's what makes this extraordinary. Any rank, any service. One requirement: conspicuous bravery in the presence of the enemy. You could be a cook, a medic, a pilot, a foot soldier. It doesn't matter. What matters is this. When death came calling, did you stand firm? Did you save lives when saving your own would have been easier? The bar isn't just high. It's almost unreachable. Witnesses must testify. Officers must verify. The act must be so exceptional that there's absolutely no doubt. This isn't bravery. This is bravery that defies human instinct, that transcends self-preservation, that puts others before everything else. Shocking rarity. And here's what will shock you. Since 1856, only 1,358 Victoria Crosses have ever been awarded. Let that sink in. Over 160 years, countless wars, millions of soldiers, only 1,358 medals. More people have climbed Mount Everest. More people have won Olympic gold medals. This is rarer than almost any achievement on Earth. Why? Because receiving it often costs everything. Continued rarity facts. Here's something even more sobering. Nearly 1/3 of all Victoria Crosses were awarded posthumously. These men didn't survive their moment of courage. They gave everything, and in World War I alone, 633 were awarded. Think about that. The deadliest war in history produced the most acts of extraordinary valor. When humanity faced its darkest hour, ordinary men became legends. Today, the last Victoria Cross was awarded in 2015. They're becoming rarer with each passing year. Each one represents a story of sacrifice most of us cannot comprehend. Market value. Now, let's address something uncomfortable but important. The value. A Victoria Cross can sell for millions. In 2009, one sold for $1.5 million. Some have reached even higher. These aren't just medals. They're pieces of history, fragments of humanity's finest moments. But understand this clearly. The families who sell them, often, they're in desperate circumstances. Medical bills, financial ruin. These sales are acts of survival, not greed. And the collectors who buy them? The ethical ones preserve them. Donate them to museums. Ensure these stories never die. They're guardians, not trophy hunters. But here's what you must remember. No amount of money equals the price that was paid. The blood, the sacrifice, the lives shattered or ended. We measure value in dollars. They measured value in heartbeats, their last heartbeats, design and meaning. The design itself tells a story. Simple, powerful, unpretentious. A bronze cross, that's it. No gold, no jewels, just bronze cast from Russian cannons captured at Sevastopol. The enemy's weapons transformed into symbols of courage. In the center, a lion and crown. Beneath, a scroll reading, "For valor," not for victory, not for conquest, for valor. For doing what's right when everything is wrong. The ribbon, crimson red, for blood, for sacrifice, for the price of freedom. Every element means something. Nothing is decorative. Nothing is wasteful. Like the men who earned it, the medal is stripped to its essence, pure, powerful, eternal. Authenticity warning. But here's a critical warning. Fakes exist, replicas, frauds. A real Victoria Cross has provenance, documentation, a clear chain of custody from the recipient to today. Museum records, military archives, witness statements. If someone offers you one without this, walk away. It's either fake or stolen. Either way, it's worthless. Real Victoria Crosses are numbered, registered, each one traceable to a specific act of heroism, a specific name, a specific moment when someone chose others over themselves. Respect that. Honor that. Never participate in fraud that disrespects these heroes. Moral conclusion. So here's what this all means. The Victoria Cross isn't about medal. It's about moments. Moments when ordinary people made extraordinary choices, when fathers left children, when sons left mothers, when humans transcended human limitations. These medals represent our best selves, the people we hope we'd be when tested, the courage we pray we'd find in darkness. They're worth millions in markets, but they're priceless in meaning. Call to action. If this story moved you, share it. Let others know these heroes existed, that they sacrificed, that their courage matters. Remember their names, honor their deeds, teach your children what real bravery looks like. Because these medals, they're not just history, they're humanity at its absolute finest. Never forget that.